What's up, guys, and welcome back for another EVE Online video. We got a spreadsheet tracker here. This is going to be tracking the Magic 14 for your characters. If you have a lot of characters like me, then having all of them in here and being able to open this up outside of game and see where each alt is for each of the Magic 14 is helpful. So I'm going to walk you through how to get your information into here and also how to add more rows. And the link for this spreadsheet will be in the description. It's a post on Patreon, free access over there. So let's go and get started. Now, there's two tabs down here. The first one is the Magic 14, which is just the tracker itself. I also have an M14 skill plan down here. What this allows you to do is allows you to select all these and import them into the game. So if you're trying to like set up your alts and get them started, so we can just select all those skills. We can hit Control C. Now over in game, if you go to the skill training and then go over here to the skill plans tab here, then you can make a plan and then import one. So for instance, personal plans, I can hit create plan, and then up here you can import skills from the clipboard and then save it. Another thing you do too is if you don't want to make a skill plan, like save it for later, then you can just go in here and you can put all the skills from your into your queue from your clipboard. So you can just drop them all in right then and there. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't want this to be a super long video, so this is pretty simple to use. It's better to have the Excel offline application. The online one's kind of laggy, especially when it comes to ESI calls. But once you have your Excel open, get your EVE Online add-in installed, get any characters, any alts, or anything you want to track, log into that. And then when you open up the spreadsheet on the Magic 14 tab, you will see these fields. Like this gray background field is pretty much the only field you need to edit. Everything else has a bunch of formulas in it, so if you mess something up and you can't fix it, just re-download the file and start over. But all you really need to do is like add character cards into this column here. So we're going to pick the first column here. We're just going to add, the first character so you can see what everything looks like. Go over to the add-in side pane right here. Go to the drop-down for the character. Very first option, character card. And now it will plug them into there. So what this is going to do, let's make this a little bit bigger so we can get a little more screen real estate. This is going to pull in it shows how many skill points they have, so you can kind of keep a running total. You can also sort by it. It shows what they're actively training, if anything. This field actually lets you know if they're complete or not. I like using this because we can come in here and filter this. So we can actually just uncheck everybody that's done, so it'll only show people who are incomplete, essentially. Let's go ahead and open that back up. And then each of these fields all the way down is all 14 of the skills, and it'll show you exactly what level that character is for that particular skill. So let's go in here. Let's go and add somebody that I know is not Magic 14 done. So as you can see here, this tune is not done. It's got a few, but it's missing like shield operations. And this allows me to go in here very quickly, look down the list before logging anybody in, and figure out who I need to like queue up. Before, what I used to do is I used to just like audit everybody. I just log in and cross check and do all that craziness. But it's much easier this way. We can see it all kind of in one view and everything. So let's add one more character, and then we will show you how to do additional fields. Same thing, you just add the character card in there, it populates, good to go. So, and if you want to add, like let's say you have a crap ton of characters like me. This is only going to come populated for the first 3 for one account. But let's say you want to add another row here. Just select this little number next to the row on the far left. It'll highlight the entire row all the way across. If you go over here and hit copy, and then just go over here to the row below it, and then you can hit insert copied cells right there. And then all you'll have to do is just go in here. That'll copy that character card too. So we'll have to go in there and put somebody else, put another character card in there and all that stuff. You can also do this with multiples. So you can actually select all 4. Let's say you have 4 characters, you want to add 4 more. You can select all 4 of those rows, do the same thing, copy, just select the 6 here, the row below the last one, and then go insert copy again, and then I'll put in another one. Now, if you don't have anything in these fields, you delete all this stuff, it's going to default to the very first character login for all this stuff. So don't let that freak you out. But you can quickly replace all of that by just updating the character card. So just go ahead and add a bunch of dudes in here, and you'll kind of see it's pretty easy to track everybody. So this is I was already tracking some skills in my, I did a video a couple days ago with my character tracker, and I was tracking like a couple of skills like bio and cybernetics. And then like I'd kind of added to that too in the past few days, where I'm like tracking like laboratory ops and mass production to kind of work on increasing my research and my manufacturing slots. So that's what kind of gave me the idea of putting this together. Just throwing this together, real simply, real fast, and it just allows me to, because my alts need to do Magic 14 just like everybody should. So it's just a good way to kind of deal with this. If you created extra rows that you don't need accidentally, you can just select those and hit delete, and you'll be good to go. And you can go down as far as you want, just don't really mess with anything, to the right of the where you put the character cards in, and you'll be good. So thank you for watching. Also, another thing, I guess well, if you had the offline version of Excel and you want to update all ESI calls and stuff, you can do it one of two ways. One, you can go in here, you can use any row or any column, and you can just sort it by whatever, and it'll refresh ESI calls. Another thing you do is hit Control Alt and then hit F9, and that'll also update as well. So if you first open this up, get your add in. If you don't see anything, just do an Control Alt F9, refresh everything, and you'll be good to go. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.